movies. Action. What's going on, Alamo City Movie Talk fans? As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. equal Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
And this is Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Thank you so much for making us a part of your day. Let's get right to it. Do not forget, guys, like, share, subscribe. We got 8 more movies to do before the end of the year. I don't know if we're going to get to it. We'll try, but we're going to be posting as we go, guys. We'll probably be posting 2 videos a day.
10 days.
Yeah, we got less than 10 days, and we got Stranger Things coming up, so it's definitely going to be a busy. And then, of course, with holidays up, it's just, definitely going to be busy with family. So, anyways, let's get right to it. Angela, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about A24's Marty Supreme. So Marty Mauser, a young man with a dream no one respects, goes to hell and back in pursuit of greatness. So Ryan, kick us off. I know this was kind of on our radar a little bit, only because it looked interesting because of Timothée Chalamet as the main cast. Yeah. We back that guy. We like everything he's in. I mean, obviously Dune, but he's done so many more things. Mm-hmm. And I know we were on board with this. What were your thoughts? Did this meet your expectations? I know it was such a strange topic too about tabletop tennis.
Ping pong, yeah. It's one of the things to where Timothée Chalamet just... Here's the thing with this movie. This movie is, you're going to hate his character. You're really going to fucking hate his character. And I'm going to tell you why. Because his character is very very
like a hustler,
cocky, a hustler, and thinks he's smarter than everyone else, except he's not. And here's the thing. It's loosely based on the character. So take that however you will. But
yeah, it's loosely based on an actual tabletop champion, Marty Reisman. So it's not a biopic. It is loosely based on him.
A24 just kind of just went with it and just like, let's fucking make shit happen. That's just like, let's just change this, change this.
Yeah, base
pretty much this feels, and I'm gonna be honest because, and that's not to say it's not discouragement at all, but this feels so much. And we talked about this. It felt so much like Uncut Gemstones, but just longer. And I feel like that this movie's 2 hours and 30 minutes. Honestly, I probably could have taken about 20 minutes out of this movie, so take that however you will with a grain of salt. The tone in this movie is so nerve-wracking. It's so anxiety. It's so like...
high stakes, edge of your seat. Because all these bad things happen, and it's like when you think something might go okay... It doesn't.
Exactly.
And it's very much reminds me of like the anxiety that I felt watching Uncut Gems.
I felt more nervous. Nervous with Uncut Gems.
Yeah, obviously, But it's still like the same kind of concept of like, you think something's going to go bad, and it does, but it just keeps going bad. It's just like a snowball of like poo that happens. And you feel kind of bad, but then at the same time, a lot of it's self-imposed. Because of his character and like you say, his antics of being like narcissistic, cocky, thinks he can get away with this and kind of hustle people. Yep. But he's like you say, he's not really good at it.
More.
Thinks he deserves more.
Like, it's just so I hate people like that.
But that's just
they're like I deserve a 5-star resort or a 5-star hotel.
But that's the testament to Timothée Chalamet. If you could have that much feeling and emotion towards a character, they got to be doing something right.
Yeah. Just like Joffrey in Game of Thrones. Yeah. I think they mentioned that he's like such a nice, beautiful soul, and they're like they never saw him every time he would play his character.
Yeah,
it's just,
and I heard he had to take a break from acting because people couldn't separate the character from the actor.
It's same thing with Emilia Clarke. Usually the nicest people in the world, when they play these horrific, crazy, insane characters, they do it so fucking well, but yet it's because they're so nice in real life, and it's just they're not that. They're complete opposites.
I have heard also there's something freeing about being like the villain. Yeah, being this kind of way limit. Because there's no limit when you're kind of put into the side tangent. When you're trying to put into the good role, you have limits to how boundaries.
Of course, yeah.
But like with the villain, there's no. But anyways, but like again, this character, he is super like inflated ego, and you kind of question like, do his skills really match?
Do they really?
His like ego. And it is debatable, maybe not.
Yeah, I would even say Timothée Chalamet's I want to say one of his. It's hard for me to say because right now for me, I'm biased because I love Dune, so I think that's one of his best acting ever. But this movie, because he made me hate him, because he made me feel a certain way about him, I feel like this is one of his second best acting roles ever. Just because I'm biased, because I love Dune. I can't wait for Dune Prophecy to come out next year. Oh my God, cannot wait.
Even more so than A Complete Unknown?
See, and that's the thing too. Yeah, I liked him in Complete Unknown too. I would, okay, you know what? It's tough. I don't. Honestly, those 3 movies are so fucking great. Like it's just.
Even as Wonka.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot Wonka. Well, Wonka.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wonka was okay. It was a sweetheart movie. It was a sweet family film. But for me, as far as high career movie, it's not going to be Wonka for me. At least for me. Maybe for you guys, but for me, it's not going to be Wonka. But anyways, this is directed by Josh Safdie's bold and Safdie. I'm sorry, Josh Safdie. His bold and kinetic filmmaking style earns praise because it lively camera work that he does a lot in this movie. There's a lot of camera angles that I'm just loving and digging, and I'm just like, damn, the camera angles are just so kinetic and they're just so great and they're just so grand and they really make this movie a full film. But that's not to say like, hey, maybe the story, because that's the thing too, is that we get it. Like it's not just about ping pong. It's not just about that. It's about what it took for him to get there. And we get to see that a lot in this movie. We get to see the high stakes. We get to see the shit that he fucking went through, the bullshit that he went through. And it kept just unraveling and just fucking digging himself more in the grave, and it just kept happening over and over.
It was so hard to watch.
Yeah, and
I will add to that, the cast was pretty cool because there was some familiar faces, obviously, yes. Timothy and Gwyneth Paltrow. Yep. Also, Odessa, Gwyneth Paltrow in here. Odessa A'zion, she was the girl that was pregnant.
Oh, that's right.
But also, and I didn't know this when I first saw it, just looking at it now, Tyler, the Creator, was also in here. He was the friend in the car, the taxi driver.
That's right.
And then also George Gervin was also a part on here. He was Lawrence. So interesting. So again, I think the cast was really, really well done. I think the story was interesting. Again, it wasn't as high stakes as Uncut Gems, but it was very much similar. You think things are gonna finally go on the up for this guy, and they don't.
Yeah. And you said George Gervin already, right?
Yes.
Yeah, George Gervin, San Antonio Spurs, baby. He was in there. I recognized. I was like, is that him? And I had to IMDb instead of googling him. I IMDb'd him, and I was like, oh my god, there he is.
Yeah.
So I was so excited to see him on there. That's so cool to see a fellow Spurs, San Antonio Spurs, and everything, to really be in a tennis player, or I'm sorry, ping pong player.
Yeah.
Tabletop tennis. Sorry. But it was definitely really. Oh,
and Fran
cool.
Drescher was the mom too. She was also a familiar face. A lot of familiar faces you're going to see in here.
Yeah, and they really upscale this because that's the thing too. It feels like Old Town New York, and I love that because that's the thing about camera work. That's the thing about filming in New York. It has so much nostalgia, and you get to see that more and more. So,
I think it was set in the 50s or 60s.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, I think. I think that it was such a really nice film. Well done, solid. Was it my favorite film? Probably not. But you know what? That's all right. I still really, really liked Timothée Chalamet's performance, and I really hope he gets recognized and nominated for this because I can see him get nominated because did he get nominated for Clean and Own?
Yes. Oh,
yes, yeah. I can see this.
No, he's going to get nominated for sure. I voted for him as well.
He gets nominated because I think he definitely deserves recognition for this.
Definitely, guys. All right, sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulties, ran out of memory. Sorry about that. My faults. I got to upgrade the memory card. I really do. All right, guys. So rating 1 out of 10. 10 be the highest, Angela. When do you give this rating? I'm going to give a solid 8 out of 10. That's my review, just because I really enjoyed that New York style filmmaking. I love that because I love that it's mob gangster. I just love that. I love how you just get the New York aspect of it, and I enjoy that. I really do. I love the cinema, and I love the cinematography in here is really good on New York.
I'll go half a step below, 7.5, because I agree with you. Even though it was an interesting story, I felt like it was a little too long for me. Because it's almost 2.5, right?
Yeah.
And
it's actually 2 hours and 30 minutes exactly.
So I agree. I could have cut out some of this film. I don't know what I would have cut out, but I do think it was just a little tad long for me.
Yeah.
There were some lulls that kind of my interest kind of waned a little bit, but overall it's a pretty solid film. So 7.5 for me.
Love Gwyneth Paltrow in here. I love all the character dynamics he has with these people. It's so damn good, man. I love it. And of course what was he, Gwyneth Paltrow's husband? What was that? I like that actor too. He was good, man. He was really good in that scene where when he first encountered him about the offer and everything. That was really good. So I really enjoyed I enjoyed all the character development we got out of Marty as well. Of course, it was so grand. It was so good. It's so spectacular. And I think here's the thing. This is definitely a movie to where Timothée Chalamet shines. I would say the movie's good. It's just Timothée Chalamet's better than the movie. If that makes any sense. I don't know. Call me crazy.
No, I agree. Yeah. I think and I think the husband is Kevin O'Leary, Milton Rockwell, right?
Yes.
Kevin O'Leary. I agree. I think Timothy's performance was a lot more so than the film. It was a little bit more. I enjoyed his performance more. I agree with you.
There you go. All right, guys. Questions for you guys. Let us know in the comments down below. What do y'all think of Marty Supreme? Let us know in the comments down below, guys. As always, I'm your host, Ryan D. You can know Ryan680.
I'm Angela, that Kelly Ange.
Alamo City Movie Talk, guys. Like, share, subscribe. See you at the movies. Latest next review. Let's go.